Hello, good evening Tribuners. Welcome back with me Mutiara in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is, a 4-year-old boy dies while traveling in a swimming pool. A 4-year-old boy with the initial MI drowned while traveling at Taman Herbal Insani swimming pool, Sawangan, Depok City. Although previously had received initial assistance, but unfortunately, the lives of the victims could not be saved. Confirmed this, the head of the Bojong Sari Police Commissioner Roni said that this incident occurred on Friday, May 6, 2022, yesterday afternoon. It is known that the MI victim came to the swimming pool with his family, in this case the witness mother of the victim. The victim drowned in the Herbal garden pond, then there were residents who informed the police. After that, the police carried out the crime scene directly to the field. Rodi said his party immediately put up a police line at the scene and closed this tourist spot for a while. Regarding the closure, Roni said that Taman Herbal Insani's operation would not operate for the next few days as long as the investigation process continues. The manager of the developer and superintendent of the Insani Herbal Park, Hendro, did not deny that there was a disaster that claimed the life of this boy with the initial MI. Hendro said that from the surveillance camera footage, the victim appeared to have broken through the guardrail between the adult and children's pool. Furthermore, Hendro said that his party has mediated with the victim's family. The next news is, a new Kenjeran Park swimming pool slide collapsed. The collapse of the Kenjeran Park Baru or Kenpark swimming pool slide resulted in injuries to tourists. Temporary information compiled from the Regional Disaster Management Agency for the city of Surabaya was that 9 people were injured. The responsible head of the Surabaya City Regional Disaster Management Agency, Ridwan Mubarun, said that several victims had been taken to the Suwandi Hospital for examination. According to information, there were 9 victims while 7 people were taken to Suwandi Hospital. Ridwan explained it. The victims suffered minor injuries and was in shock as a result of the incident. The local police are already on the scene. Residents reported the initial incident through the call center 112, then 6 ambulances were sent to the scene. The next news is, the struggle of Bahau Hulu resident bring the patient to the hospital through the rapid stream. This is a portrait of the struggle of resident Bahau Hulu sub-district, Malinau, to take patient to the district capital. Bahau Hulu resident who need referrals for health services must cross the rapids of the Bahau River to the airport in a neighboring sub-district. This is because the runway of the Long Alongo airfield is not adequate. People who are sick and need to be referred must cross to Pujungan district. The struggle of the resident to navigate the rapids of the Bahau River to take the referral patient was immortalized by the youth leader of Bahau Hulu, Roni Manat. The youth figure as well as social media activities say that the moment was immortalized on the 3rd of May 2022 or coincided with the second day of Eid al-Fitri. Roni, together with a number of villagers, took 3 patient Bahau Hulu residents who had to be referred to the Malinau Regional General Hospital. Bahau Hulu sub-district also has an airport, but due to limitation, only certain types of aircraft can land on the runway at Perintis Long Alongo Airport. Roni explained that when transporting referral patients through the Bahau River, the water discharge greatly affects the smooth crossing. If the river water rises, the Bahau River can be easily crossed in about an hour's drive. On the other hand, if the river's water level drops, the trip will take up to twice as long. The residents of Bahau Hulu have repeatedly requested that the Long Alongo left runway be upgraded, as is the case with Pujongan Airfield, which is currently paved. Until now, the maintenance of the runway at Perintis Long Alongo Airport is managed independently by the village community. It is counted that thousands of residents from 6 villages in Bahau Hulu district rely on this mode of transportation at the airport. The next news is elementary school building in East Jambi burned down. 164 Kasang State Elementary School, East Jambi, Jambi City burned down on Saturday, May 7, 2022. Mulyadi, head of the Jambi City Education Office, said that finding a solution with the Deputy Mayor of Jambi would place temporary students in 190 elementary schools starting early after the Eid holiday. While the 190 elementary school also only has a total of 86 students, which is only 1% different. His party has confirmed to the elementary school 190 while they can conduct learning in that place. Mulyadi said that he had checked with the mayor of Jambi the condition of the schools, most of which are wooden construction, and only 3 classes are concrete buildings. The next news comes from Medan. Fake cops in Medan who deceived residents face 5 years in prison. The Criminal Investigation Unit of the Medan City Resort Police has officially named a suspect against Darwin Anthony Sibarani, who deceived residents by posing as a traffic policeman. Darwin has also been detained at the Resort Police of the big city Medan. Temporary official of the Criminal Investigation Unit of the Medan City Resort Police, Police Commissioner Teku Fatir, said that only 2 people had reported suspects. Fatir said the suspect was charged with fraud and was threatened with up to 5 years in prison. Fatir said that one of the victims who was deceived admitted that he had lost 4.5 million rupiah because he was blackmailed by Darwin. At the time, the victim was afraid that if he did not pay the requested money, he would be ticketed and taken to the police station. Previously, the Delhi Tuas Sector Police arrested a fake police officer named Darwin Antonio Sibarani on Jamin Ginting Way, Medan Johor District on Tuesday, May 3, 2022 in the morning. From the hands of the fake traffic police, the police found 15 fraudulent STNK, 5 driving licenses, 3 identity cards, and a vehicle BPKB and a damaged handy talkie brought by the perpetrators. The next news is a number of vehicles began to congest the Pantura lane. The head of the Cirebon City Resort Police, Police Grand Commissioner Adjutant and Fahri Siregar, predicts that the peak of Eid 2022 return will last until Sunday, May 8, 2022. Therefore, his party has alerted personnel along the homecoming route, both the toll route and the Pantura artery route, in the jurisdiction of the Cirebon City Resort Police. According to him, the personnel are ready to secure and ensure the smooth flow of vehicles from Central Java to Jakarta and vice versa. However, he estimated that the flow of vehicles from Central Java to Jakarta during this period will decrease compared to the peak flow of going home. He said this was because many people followed the government's call to return to Jakarta earlier on Tuesday, May 5, 2022. Therefore, the flow of vehicles at the peak of the reverse flow is divided. In addition, the extension of the school holiday period also has an impact on breaking the density of vehicle traffic. This is because some people will choose to postpone their trip until the peak of the river's flow is completed, which is estimated to take place from the 6th to 8th of May 2022. The last news is rubber boats on standby at coastal tourist sites. The head of the West Aceh Reserve Police Grand Commissioner Adjutant Panji Santoso alerted a number of rubber boats at bathing sites in tourist area in West Aceh to anticipate things that were not desirable. Meanwhile, the personnel have floated at a number of congestion points so that traffic flows well and smoothly. It was mentioned apart from rubber boats, there was also a water police ship that was still on standby to guard against any possibility that might occur in a location that was crowded with residents. Regarding security, his party has placed personnel at crowded points in order to monitor and provide security to the community. He added regarding the flow of going home and post-homecoming, in general the area is still in a safe and controlled situation. He also directly inspected all tourist location points in West Aceh and has plotted personnel at all points to carry out surveillance at tourist attractions in order to provide comfort and security local and foreign tourists who come to tourist sites. It was stated that in all bathing places, rubber boats were also alerted to be alerted if needed at any time so that they could be immediately activated. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Mutiara. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.